Equity is net assets, which means you take your assets, what you own, and subtract the liabilities, what you owe, and what's left over is your equity. Also in the equity section is who owns the net assets? Who owns the assets? Who owns the liabilities? Equity determines that. So how can we apply this to your life? You have a cash account, that's going to be an asset. If you have a 401k, that's also going to be an asset. Do you own a car? That's an asset. Then liabilities. Do you have a credit card? That is a liability. Do you have a mortgage? That is also a liability. Do you have a auto loan? That is a liability. So if we take our assets less our liabilities, let's just say you have $10,000 in assets and you owe $5,000 in liabilities, you have $5,000 of equity. These are your assets and your liabilities, and once you subtract the two, that's the equity, what's left over, your net assets. You own 100% of the net assets. So let's apply that to the business side of things using you. Equity also tells you who owns those assets and who owes on those liabilities. So in this situation, you incorporated, you own the assets, you own the liabilities. That is your ownership of those items. Same thing if we apply it to a business, except instead of just being you, you're going to have shareholders. You might have partners. These are the people that own the assets and the liabilities. And once you subtract the assets from the liability, you can determine how much the shareholders actually have left over. And the leftovers are going to be in the form of either additional paid-in capital, what has been paid in to buy into the business, and then you're also going to see this term retained earnings. This is a result of the income statement, which we'll go over, but the income statement, that's where you generate revenue, that's where you reflect your expenses, and at the end of the day, you're going to have your net income. Your net income is going to accumulate in this account that's called retained earnings, and those shareholders own the retained earnings. Another way to think about retained earnings is to say you have a job. You earn a salary. Let's say you make $50,000. Then you have your living expenses. Let's say it's $25,000. At the end of the day, you have net income or money left over of $25,000. Now let's say 5 years go by and you have that same amount, extra $25,000 a year. Then you would have $125,000 of retained earnings left in the business, or you incorporated, you. Same thing, that's exactly what happens with a business. They generate their sales, they pay their expenses, their employees, they have net income left over, it accumulates over time, and that accumulation is called retained earnings, and this is where dividends and distributions can get paid out of. Equity is going to tell you who owns those assets and liabilities. It's also going to tell you who's contributed money to own those assets and liabilities, and then it's going to be the accumulation of profits, and that is in the form of retained earnings. Hope that makes sense. Take care. Goodbye.